Okay. We're going to be doing stupid pet tricks and also lots of giveaways coming up. We got a lady from the Muskegon Mall that's going to be down there today.
Uh-huh.
And,
Del Rey Denayo.
Yeah, and she'll be talking about the things that are going on in the Muskegon Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog tricks.
Dog tricks.
Did we have someone who just called in for dog tricks?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay,
Are you there?
most people have to bribe their dogs to speak when they want them to. All I have to do is say,
Thank you.
That was sweet.
So if you got a neurotic dog and you want to share it with us, or a neurotic cat, or whatever, if you can share it with us on the phone somehow.
Or husband, spouse.
Yeah. And I want to thank you for this Egg McMuffin. You've said it's only been in the back seat of your car for like, what, 3-4 weeks now?
Yeah, just a few. It got a little fuzzy.
But it's still tasty.
Yeah.
Well, here's the cat thing. Is that irritating or what? Could you see spending a Christmas listening to this jingle, cats? I just can't see it. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we got the lady from the Muskegon Mall coming up next. And as far as weather goes,
It's kind of like Christmas out there. It's beautiful.
oh yeah, this is the one that goes into what was that? Hava Nagila.
Oh, yeah. I like
Yeah,
that one. That's funny.
So we'll share that with you too. Aren't you
Aren't you
special?
lucky?
Don't you feel special now? Occasional light snow with accumulation around an inch. Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
Havna Nagila. That's almost better than Tom Jones. Well, maybe not. Occasional light snow and accumulation up to around an inch, and for temperatures highs right in the mid-30s. For tonight, occasional light snow, mainly before midnight, and then cloudy with a chance. I can't do the weather with these cats behind me. I don't know what it is. Anyway, a low tonight right around 20 to 25. For Sunday, mostly cloudy, a chance of light snow or mixed with snow and rain. A high in the mid-30s. Right now we have 32. And the lady with the Muskegon Mall was up next. At News Radio 850, Soft Rock 95.3. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
We're talking with Jane Bolin, and she's in Cascade.
And we're talking about greyhounds, adopted greyhounds. See, we didn't understand what adopted greyhounds were. We ran a Valentine's...
Don't let your 12-year-old clean your home. You want your home really clean. Call Backus Cleaning Service and let it shine. Listen to their promise. We promise to make you happy no matter what your cleaning needs may be. After all, a clean place is a happy place. We promise to be the easiest cleaning decision you make. We promise no matter if you are a business owner or a homeowner looking for everyday cleaning or special occasion cleaning, we promise to be your one-stop cleaning company. We refuse to be one more cleaning company to choose from, of which most places offer only minimal, low-quality, impersonal service as they quickly move from customer to customer. We are committed to providing you with a reliable, trustworthy personnel and high-quality cleaning experience, and you'll be excited to tell your family and friends about us. As we all know, a happy customer is the most effective form of advertisement.
This is the dog track.
Yeah, there's dog tracks all over the country. Fortunately, Michigan does not have that, but there has been talk about a track coming to Michigan, and it's just something...
Backus Cleaning Service will clean your home or business from top to bottom. Clean, dust, vacuum, cobwebs, doors and mirrors, disinfect where germs linger, windowsills, blinds, floors, counters, backsplash, clean and scrub sinks, tubs, chairs, microwaves, showers, toilets, polish chrome, vacuum, sweep and wax. Backus Cleaning Service for picture-perfect clean.
I guess just bringing awareness what's happening and trying to maybe change some of the laws.
Yeah, because when Sherry brought it to our attention, that we just couldn't believe that they would actually do that. That's why we didn't quite understand. It's we're reading a pamphlet here, and it says usually that the dogs average years to around 3 years. Even the good running dogs,
2
the
to 5
fast
years, yeah.
Yeah, well, even the fast dogs, the average age is like 3 years old.
Right. They start them at about 18 months old, and they pick through them pretty quick at that point. And the dogs that do go on, they have to last a couple of years, and the ones that do, they're lucky to last that long at the track.
So that isn't even the run of the litters. Those are just kind of like just killed right away when they're young. Or?
Pretty much. I think they try to give them a chance, but if they know right away they're not going to work, they dispose of them.
Oh, wow.
And that's putting it nicely. There's hopefully most trainers are ethical and will put them to sleep and humanely euthanize them. A lot of trainers won't do that. They don't want to spend the money on it. There have been cases where these dogs have been left to starve 100 or more at a time, and people will find them, and they're no food, no water, sores all over their bodies, things like that, and they also will take them out and shoot them and beat them. There was a case in Arizona not long ago, I believe it was last year, where they found, I think it was 125 dogs out in the desert, beat to death. Some were shot with their ears cut off. And why they cut their ears off is all the greyhounds are tattooed in their ears.
Oh, so they wouldn't be marked too. Okay, all right.
So,
yeah, we're reading a pamphlet here that says 50,000 are put to death every year.
Yep, that's a number that Greyhound people have been using, and I talked to some people, and they say double that.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So that's just something that they say they done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on a nicer note,
yeah,
this can be pretty depressing.
Yeah, it
especially
is.
if you read some of these pamphlets. But how much does it cost to get a greyhound if you decide that you want to save one of these dogs? And I hear they're a good family pet.
Oh, they're excellent dogs. I can't say enough good things about them. They are quiet. They're mild-mannered. They just appreciate the affection, and I think they really know that they have been saved. There's all different groups around the country that do this, and most groups charge right around $150, and I want to stress that you're not paying for the dog. In our group, you are not paying for the dog at all. You're paying for the expenses incurred to get the dog up from Florida and to pay for its vet bills, which includes a health certificate to leave the state.
Oh, okay.
So they have to be brought up to date on their shots.
Are they're sprayed and neutered in the whole bit too, or?
Well, we require that. Our organization will require that the dog be spayed or neutered.
Spayed or neutered, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said sprayed, didn't I? Okay,
Did you say spray?
Yeah, I said sprayed. You gotta spray them down and
yeah,
then,
close enough.
Then neuter those babies. Okay.
And so movement, is real important to them. They see movement and they might want to chase it.
So that explains about the broken ankle with the lady.
Yeah,
she was running.
I think in that case, and I know Amber real well, and she has.
Okay, so you know the lady.
I
that this
do. I
happened
placed the dog with her, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
it's a wonderful dog. Her name is Honey. She is so sweet and loving.
So the dog is still alive then. What you're saying?
She felt
good,
terrible.
good.
The whole thing was, I was like, well, how's Honey? And she said, I felt so bad for her. She felt so bad. She said her dog felt terrible because it wasn't an on-purpose thing. Her dog just got playing out in the yard and was running towards her and couldn't quite brake in time.
A dog named Honey that knocked over her master and broke her ankle.
Yeah,
okay.
she is.
Well, how do they know that the dog was going 40 miles per hour? Is that an
Well,
average
that's
speed?
how fast the greyhounds can run, and she said the dog was running pretty fast. And I don't think there's any way to clock them when they're out in your backyard, but
no one with a stopwatch.
He wasn't out there with a stopwatch saying, "Okay, let's see how fast this baby can go."
Yep.
Okay.
But and they bond real strong.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they're.
I mean, most masters look like their dogs anyway. So
yeah, sometimes. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not looking like a greyhound about now, but.
I was told I had to shave my back, but I don't know. We won't get into that.
You and my husband both.
Okay. Well, we have something in common anyway.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to adopt a greyhound, how would they get in touch with you? Who would they call? What would they?
Well, I have a couple numbers.
Okay.
And they can call the president of Second Chance for Greyhounds, and his name is Dave DeVries, and he's in Hudsonville.
Okay.
And his number is area code 616-669-3123.
Okay.
Or they can give me a call, and my number is area code 616-942-7508.
I have here for the spam ambassador. Hey, we're gonna get back.
This is Monty Python.
Yeah, I think we should get back to the spam ambassador, don't you?
Yeah, I think we should.
Ralph on 95.3 News Radio 850, and we're back with the spam ambassador talking about spam today. Deborah, you had a question?
What exactly does spam stand for? What does the name mean?
Sure.
in the mid-1930s, our company had a product called Hormel Spiced Ham. And Jay Hormel, who was our CEO at the time, felt he needed to come up with a new brand name that would leave a longer, more lasting impression in the mind
Boy,
of the
he
consumer.
didn't know what he left.
Really?
Yeah. And he just didn't think Hormel Spiced Ham did it. So on New Year's Eve of 1936, he gathered together a number of family and friends and at a New Year's Eve party and announced a contest earmarked $100. Considerable money in those times. Earmarked $100 to the person who, in his opinion, would come up with the best name for this Hormel Spiced Ham product. And I guess to add to the folklore of the Spam image, it was an actor visiting from Hollywood.
Oh.
And we're not sure that he's got credit for anything else, but he came up with the name Spam, and Spam is reputed to be an acronym for spiced ham.
Okay.
We came up with all sorts of names.
Really? That was the fun part of it, just coming up with certain names that it might have been, yeah. Okay, so,
How long does it take, do you know, to make 1 can of Spam?
How long does it take?
Yeah.
Probably about 6 hours from the time it goes through the blending and grinding operations to the filling, and then the bulk of that time, though, would be in the cooking and sterilizing process, which is probably about 4.5 hours of that. We can produce about 485 cans per minute here in Austin with only 13 people. So you can tell how highly mechanized, highly automated it is. But 485 cans a minute, 13 people, and that is 2 shifts a day, 6 days a week.
Do you have a lot of Girl Scout troops going through there to see how you make Spam?
No, we don't permit it.
Spam factory?
We don't permit it, unfortunately, but we do have a lot of requests for it.
you know, I was reading here, too, that it says that the original Spam is actually 100% high-quality pork and ham. It's not, there's no fillers, no cereals, no meat byproducts. You see, I always thought that Spam was just something that was done with the leftover ham stuff, you know?
The same perception you have of hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, yeah.
Well, we're pleased to put that to rest.
Okay. All right, so, and it has no other ingredients but some salt and water and a little sugar and sodium.
As you can tell, it's a very simple formula.
Okay.
Well, I have a piece of trivia. 3.8 cans of Spam luncheon meat are consumed every second in the United States. This is 228 cans a minute and 13,680 cans an hour.
Yeah, and I was also reading there that the military is still a big buyer of Spam.
Yes, not quite to the extent obviously it was during World War II,
right.
but they've been able to improve the type of foods where they can prepare full meals now and provide to the military rather than have to buy a Spam and then have to buy a vegetable and have to buy some bread or some things of this nature. It all comes in one package. But to the commissaries and to military bases, yes, there's a lot of Spam still consumed.
So he could. But no, I just real quickly, was this made for the military?
No,
it wasn't.
It was not.
It was just made as a product to sell.
It was at the time it was introduced in 1937, thought to be a very convenient product for the homemaker because it was shelf stable. With the World War II, obviously didn't come around to about 5 years later, and so or even longer than that, and so that it really got its notoriety during World War II. But no, it was a product available in the American marketplace prior to that time.
Why is it so shelf?
Yeah.
Why will it last for so long?
Twinkies. It's just in the process.
It's the cooking process, the sterilizing process, which I indicated takes about 4.5 hours. That provides that indefinite shelf life to it. We've had a can that came back from a homemaker here several years ago that she professed to have it in her pantry for 19 years and wanted to know if it was still edible. So we took it over to our research and development people, and they opened the can and prepared it and found it to be perfectly wholesome. So
do they eat it though, or they test it first?
They enjoyed it like we do every Friday here when we have a taste cutting.
You do? What do you do? Do you have a whole bunch of different recipes laid out?
Well, what we really do is we just take representative cans off the production line and just make sure that all the attributes are there, the consistency and the flavor and the texture and so forth.
Kind of like fine wine.
19-year-old Spam.
That's like a good bottle of champagne, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Spam tasting?
I don't know.
Too much.
Cooking. Now, the one thing you noticed about the Spam is that it gives very little grease, because I got butter
really
here. If you want to put a little butter in the bottom of the pan.
I should have done it. You know, I didn't even think of. I just
margarine.
Assumed it would be really fatty, and it's sticking to the pan. It's not really as fat as I expected it.
Okay, we got tomatoes for it, cheese, 2 kinds of cheese, some onions. We should really I probably should cut those onions up, and during the news, and we'll fry those onions in there to give that Spammy taste. But we're talking with Hilly here. Okay, Hilly, you say you have your favorite Spam recipe?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I like it fried in brown sugar.
Oh, that's
with
a great
little
idea.
Bit of syrup.
Uh-huh.
And another way I like to fix it is cube it with cheese. Cube both the Spam and the cheese and put it on a hamburger bun and put it under the broiler. And when the cheese melts, it's really good.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So the cheese is what really gives it that bonus flavor,
No,
right?
well, yeah, but the Spam is good, just Spam.
Okay.
Spam. You probably got the Spam song at home, don't you?
No, I don't.
Well, this is for you, Hilly.
Okay.
Did you ever hear this? That's a Spam song with Monty Python? No.
I think you were playing it earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Well, I had never heard it either.
Okay. Well, now we have
it
the
was
butter
a
in there.
learning experience.
Well, that Spam is just cooking up nice
Very
now.
yummy.
Okay, we got more.
Yeah, it's kind of brownie.
We gave you a cookbook and a magnet. We'll also give you a can of Spam too, okay? Because you told us your favorite recipe. Now, have you sent in to give your favorite recipe to this recipe place?
No.
Okay, because they got on the bottom of the recipe, it tells not only what's involved in it, but it also tells who developed these recipes.
And we're trying to locate. There's someone here from Michigan, in Ann Arbor, I believe, that sent in a real good Spam recipe that they have in there.
Okay, so we'll give you the well, you can call 1-800-LOVE-SPAM.
Oh, okay.
LUV.
LUVSPAM. Yeah, brother. Yeah. And tell them that you have a recipe for Spam and see if they have it yet.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe, you can win some fantastic prizes from Spam for giving you a recipe. They'll put it in the book.
Can would be nice.
And then it will be in the book.
Yeah.
It will be in the book, and we'll talk about it.
And you can get into the Spam Hall of Fame.
There you go.
They have all the recipes in there.
I'm telling you, in Grand Rapids, they're going to have
Sky's the limit, huh?
I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they'll put you up at the Spamway Grand Hotel, and the sky is the limit. So, Spam, it's the thing of the future, even though it's
the thing of the past. It'll last till the future.
Okay, well, thanks for talking with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we got to put it down here on her list. Also a can of Spam.
Okay.
But we've got some more Spam cookbooks to give away. I think we should give away some more Spam cookbooks.
I think so.
You think people are dripping from their mouth with Spam? Just
I know I'm dripping
Spam?
just with Spam in itself.
Okay, so right now we'll take the first caller. Calls right now at 798-2222.
You're being so nice.
I know. We'll give you a Spam cookbook. Call now 798-2222.
And if you have a recipe,
we'd like to hear it. It's just a fun recipe.
We're gonna put you on the air. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put you on the air. All right. Okay. Okay. You want a Spam cookbook?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Carlton Guston.
Okay, Carlton. We'll give you a Spam cookbook. You got a Spam recipe?
No, I don't. I just love Spam, though.
You love Spam.
Right.
Okay. Now see.
He's going to use this recipe book to make Spam.
Oh yeah. So we got. I never realized how many Spam lovers there were out there. But when we talked to these a Spam ambassador, they sell tons and tons of Spam. Hawaii's like the number one, but I think we're going to make Muskegon the number one.
Yeah, number one Spam
buyer.
capital of the
Empty
world.
today, probably.
Yeah, the Spam shelves will be empty. But see, we got to find out where there's some Spam Light. We should do that. We'll call around to all the grocery stores around town and find some Spam Light. Because all they could find was a regular Spam, and Deborah and I are trying to diet. We're trying to lose a couple of pounds here.
10,000 pounds between the two of us.
Well, we won't tell who's the biggest majority of the weight losing. What will we, Deb?
No, we won't, Oscar.
Anyway, so we give you that. Okay, the free.
As we sit here eating
cookbook.
it with butter.
Oh yeah. See, that's why we got the Spam. We've never cooked Spam.
No, we had no idea. Hey, this is fun though.
This was a new challenge.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, well hold on a second. I'll get your name and everything, and we'll give you a free Spam cookbook.
The marketing things that you have. Spam, my favorite, are the Spam boxer
shorts.
Those crack me up. I think they're funny.
Well, we do have for Spam fans, we consider it to be a mail order dream come true. And if you are a Bart Simpson fan, we do have those Spam boxer undies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We saw those in the catalog. Yeah.
Oh,
so if
hilarious.
they want to get the catalog,
Oscar loves the cap.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's funny for him.
The cap, the Spam Jam T-shirt, all that stuff.
Earrings.
Nice. Earrings. Well, I'm not into the earrings.
Can you confess
anyway.
what Spam items do you own?
What Spam items do I own?
Yeah.
Well, I do have the boxers. and I do have a great
Are
running
you wearing
jacket,
them?
the
Are you
Champion
wearing them
running
now?
jacket. No, I'm not wearing it right now.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a little more information.
Well, you know, I just thought I would want to see it because you seem so comfortable, so I was just going to say, you know, you're wearing the Spam boxers, they must be comfortable.
I do have the Spam wristwatch on. I wouldn't be without that, of course.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And it keeps perfect
time.
Yeah, okay. There's got to
Gets
be a
me to
word
work
there.
every time, in a way.
There's got to be
Perfectly
a
spam time.
yeah, some kind of spam word there.
It's spamtaneous.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I don't know.
Spam timely? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Spam timely. You asked for the number to get a catalog.
Yeah.
It's 1-800-LOVE, L-U-V, spam.
S-P-A-M.
And you know,
spell that one.
we Deborah and I did something on spam. I don't know, it was a few weeks back. We were just talking about it and just looked through the catalog.
Oh, it's funny.
And we just decided to call that number, and I'm glad we did. It's just we couldn't believe it.
And ever since then, he's been going, spam it.
You're lucky you got through. We had 2,200 calls on Monday.
Yeah,
no
I heard
kidding.
about
And
that.
1,610 yesterday, and for the first 2 hours of work today, we had 362 from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
But the
So,
spam lines are open now, right?
I sure hope so.
That's right. So if they want to get that spam catalog or the spam products, they can call 1-800-LOVE,
Love
L-U-V, spam.
And if people from Muskegon and other areas of Michigan decide that they are ever going to come to the world's largest mall, the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, we're just opening up on Monday our first ever retail store. It's called Spam-tastic Gift.
Oh, there you go.
Now, is there more than just the catalog in there, though, or is it just the catalog stuff?
Oh, if it's
in
a
large...
store, they've...
It's basically the items from the catalog that we'll be starting with, a combination of those and the NASCAR gift catalog that we have just now introduced.
Are you going to come up with like little miniature spam mobiles that they can, you know, for the race car and
we
stuff?
We do have collectible spam cars, yes.
Do you really?
Oh, wow. You know what? You know how they have... Michigan is known for their outlet malls around this part. Get to have a spam outlet mall?
Yeah, right here in Muskegon. That's what I wanted to ask you, too. Now, I was thinking, Deborah gave me this idea.
Oh, no.
I was thinking about it. If this radio thing doesn't work out, I could always start a restaurant here in Muskegon and call it, what was the name you came up with? It was Oz...
I don't know.
Oh, geez, now I can't remember. Was it
Spam-rific sounds good.
Oh, Spam-rific or Spamtastic, or, you know, but
Oscar
it was...
Spam-taffet.
It had something to do with the Wizard of Spam.
The Wizard of Spam.
Yeah, because
we call him the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's just the Wizard of Spam, or, you know, have a spam sandwiches, a spam deli, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, that's our next step, obviously.
Well, then you got, you know, we'll franchise out here.
He'll be your spam poster boy.
You provide the money, we'll provide the product.
There we go. Oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah, we'll do it with our hefty paychecks.
Really? Can we like trade something in here to maybe get it or no?
You can have his hair. What's left?
No, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, but maybe we can work out some kind of a deal where I can have a spam restaurant right here in front of KBZ.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I think so.
And you can stand out front with a big can of spam suit on, waving the...
I was going to say we have to bring our spam man
mascot
down there.
Do you have
spam
a
mascot.
spam mascot?
Yes, we have
What is
spam.
it?
We have two spam mascots.
What is it?
A Mr. and a Mrs., we think. And one is Spam Light and one is the regular spam, and we utilize them at a number of events.
A big can they wear.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's no animal or figure like that?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There was another question I wanted to ask you, and I can't remember what it was now. But anyway, I know what it was. As far as your recipes in your recipe book, where do you come up with these recipes?
Yeah, who are the chef?
We have the recipe book we have entitled The Great Taste of Spam is really a compilation of recipes that homemakers have submitted at the county and state fair contests that we sponsored nationally.
Wow.
And we have 56 contests at the largest county and state fairs. We've done this now for 4 years, and the reception has been so outstanding that we just decided to take some of those award-winning recipes and come up with our own recipe book as a result of that. And I think if you look through it, if you got a copy there, they identify who the person is and where they're from. And
I didn't look for that though. I looked at the recipes, but I didn't look for the different.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So now, do they get any money for this though? Or?
Here's a one from Linda Cole from Lennon, Michigan. I don't know if Lennon is nearby.
Okay. John Lennon, Michigan. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. All right.
We do know we had a caller call in last week. Oscar was giving away some spam cookbooks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she said she has every cookbook but the spam cookbook. So
right,
she wanted
it for her mom because her mom just makes spam all the time.
No. What it was is her mom had bought 2 cases of spam when they were on sale, and she didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we got her the cookbook now, and she can spam away, I guess.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Well, thanks Thanks for talking with us.
It's my pleasure.
And you're not the king of spam, but you're the ambassador of spam.
Ambassador.
But I hear you also have the queen of spam.
We do have a queen of spam. Would you like to visit with her?
Oh, sure.
We would love to.
No, but we'll do that when we have a little bit more time. So we're going to take a little quick commercial break, and we'll be back. Okay. We're going to be doing stupid pet tricks and also lots of giveaways coming up. We got a lady from the Muskegon Mall that's going to be down there today.
Uh-huh. Delray Denayo.
Yeah, and she'll be talking about the things that are going on at the Muskegon Mall.
Yeah. Dog tricks.
Dog tricks.
Didn't we have someone who just called in for
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, most people have to bribe their dogs to speak when they want them to. All I have to do is say,
Thank you.
That was sweet.
So if you got a neurotic dog and you want to share it with us, or a neurotic cat, or whatever.
It's kind of like Christmas out there. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that goes into, what was that, Hava Nagila?
Oh, yeah. I like that one. That's funny.
So we'll share that with you, too. Aren't you special?
Lucky?
Don't you feel special now? Occasional light snow with accumulation around an inch. Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
Havna Nagila. That's almost better than Tom Jones. Well, maybe not. Occasional light snow and accumulation up to around an inch, and for temperatures highs right in the mid-30s. For tonight, occasional light snow, mainly before midnight, and then cloudy with a chance. I can't do the weather with these cats behind me. I don't know what it is. Anyway, a low tonight are right around 20 to 25. For Sunday, mostly cloudy, a chance of light snow or mixed with snow and rain, a high in the mid-30s. Right now we have 32. And the lady with the Muskegon Mall is up next. At News Radio 850, Soft Rock 95.3. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
We're talking.
You can share with us on the phone. Somehow.
Or husband, spouse.
And I want to thank you for this Egg McMuffin. You've said it's only been in the backseat of your car for like, what, 3-4 weeks now?
Yeah, just a few. It got a little fuzzy.
But it's still tasty.
Yeah.
Well, here's the cat thing. Is that irritating or what? Could you see spending a Christmas listening to this jingle, cats? I just can't see it. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we got the lady from the Muskegon Mall coming up next, and as far as weather goes...
Talking with Jane Bolin, and she's in Cascade.
And we're talking about greyhounds, adopted greyhounds. See, we didn't understand what adopted greyhounds were. We ran a Valentine's...
Don't let your 12-year-old clean your home. You want your home really clean. Call Backus Cleaning Service and let it shine. Listen to their promise. We promise to make you happy no matter what your cleaning needs may be. After all, a clean place is a happy place. We promise to be the easiest cleaning decision you make. We promise no matter if you are a business owner or a homeowner looking for everyday cleaning or special occasion cleaning, we promise to be your one-stop cleaning company. We refuse to be one more